up on me, didn't it? Oh, I ain't go past. It's 9:01. We was almost a minute late. Okay.
No, you were. You the press button man. What you mean?
You were running your mouth. My bad.
That what you gonna say? That's okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting myself presentable.
Listen.
Okay, what?
Call me Keisha tonight.
Listen, you. Okay, what?
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Got him! Got him!
Nicole, she belongs to the streets.
Yes. Welcome to Hood Talk. And this is Mr. Know It All. What's up? Oh, I got a little backlash back here. Let me go. And I am here with the lovely Miss Bella. Go ahead and break it down, the topic, and I'll be right back.
Why he going to do what he do, honey? Don't forget to subscribe to Marcus Honeysucker on YouTube, Mr. Know It All on Facebook. But the information is there if you will care to show him some love. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing. But hey, let me get it right. Bane action, all gone. So, do you really know the person you are in a relationship with? Do you? Yeah. I know my baby. My baby like this. My baby like that. My boo like this. My tink like that. Do you really know the person? So we're here to talk about it tonight. Let's see if you know the person that you're in a whole relationship with. You're saying this is the other side of me. This is my boo, my other half. Consistency. This is somebody you're saying you're with. So do you really know that person? Do you know what they like to do? Do you know their mere entertainment? Do you know their desires? A lot of people don't know. They don't talk about it. That's why you don't know. You don't even have a communication.
Do you know how many threesomes and how
You
many
don't know
rings?
nothing about that.
Okay.
And then if you knew that, you'd be like, oh, I got to run away. Look, let me tell you. Let me tell you from the door, sir, ma'am, boo, whatever. If it's before you, don't judge the person on when they're with you. Because if it was before you, let it go. You can't do anything about that if you choose to stay with that person. So we judge a person on what they've been through. That's unforgiving. So nope, that's not somebody you need to be with. But hey,
Mm.
do you really know the person you are in a relationship with? But if you don't have a relationship, then you wouldn't even know nothing about it. So we just here to talk about it. Hmm. Chelsea, y'all ready for Petty Tuesday?
Ready, ready, ready,
Petty
ready like
Tuesday is in
Freddy.
full effect. We
Ready like
into
Freddy. I'm ready like Freddy.
it.
What up, Rhonda? Any his?
Rhonda showed up early and on time. What's up, chick?
What's up, Latasha? Any his? Hey,
Hey, Tasha.
everybody showing up ready and all that good stuff.
Because they want to know what you got to say. We want to know this stuff you talking about, sir.
Don't they want to know?
How they say we present.
Well, we gonna see. We gonna see if they really want to know what's going on. Cause I'm gonna tell you what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so the first question is, do you really know the person you are in a relationship with?
Mm. First question. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's time. It's time. Do you really know? Do you really know? Or do you think you know?
Yeah, thank you. No, that's what it is. That's what you need to say. Do
Yeah,
you think you know the person?
I bet you. I bet you when you seen some of them banners, you said, "Look out, man."
Man, shoot, the banners. Forget the banners. I start from your picture.
Let's see. Uh-oh. Chelsea says she think it take years to peel back the layers of a person's real personality and history.
Hello, and it does.
See, I've been practicing. Nikita told me I wasn't gonna never learn how to read right, so I've
Oh,
been reading on my part time, trying to practice on my reading skills.
tell Nikita to leave you alone. Can we all just get along, Rodney King style?
Uh-oh. Said, how you doing? I might have fine got my hair cut and feeling a little.
Be delicious.
I heard that. Look out now.
Let us see what it
She
looks
even
like.
got it. It looked like it's in her profile picture. It like, okay. She got look like she got a Beatles haircut. No,
That's a bang. Did you say Beatles?
yeah, I don't know about. He said, and you still miss something. I was trying. I was
And you'll still miss something.
trying.
So you will still miss something.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna stop. What up, Derek? In his house.
Hi, Derek. Hanson is here.
Oh, he said we must look deeper before we leap. And I agree. I think I think that's what happens in a lot of relationships. We get pulled in by maybe a party girl or a sight man or whatever, and you don't know what really is behind it. Because I remember, like, hanging around some dudes and getting away from around certain dudes because I was like, they ain't my kind of dudes. Like, once I ran a dude and he started bragging about hitting the girl, I was like, oh, I don't hang out with these type of dudes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to be mindful even of your friends you got around you that you hang around, to know what they done been through and what they've been doing out there, because you might be around a whole dude and rob half of the club and you just hanging beside him, just, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? You just got to watch everything. So I think like any relationship, if it's a relationship, between a woman and a man with his friends, or a woman and her friends, you got to know, okay, what kind of friends you hanging around, what they do on their part time. You don't even know if your girl out here selling stuff, robbing dudes, or whatever they do on their part time, eye drip, making people go to sleep and robbing them
Oh
blind.
Lord, did you say go to sleep?
Yeah, it's something out here like that.
Okay.
All right, she said. Okay, now you read, and I'm gonna let's get to it. You ready? You sleep? Oh, you all right?
She said she used to haters like you. I'm like,
Ah, yeah,
uh-oh, the men in here. It's just one.
that's a real talk. See, somebody got something I was saying. What's up, Tamara in his house? He does it. Point taken. What you think about that though? Not knowing people. Like, have you ever been around a person and didn't know nothing about them for real? For real?
Of course, yes. I have. But just say somebody you're in a relationship with and you're not knowing anything about them, that's different. And the reason being is you don't communicate. You don't have a communicating relationship. You got the whatever we came here for. That's what we doing. We doing the relationship. We not having a relationship. So those are two different things.
Yeah. What up, Nina, in his house?
What's up, Dina?
Yeah, but yeah, I think a lot of people, like I remember back in the day, like when you think about ladies being around men, like they kind of had a hint what he
Yeah,
might be.
let me get my shirt together. Hold on.
They might,
I
they
was
might.
trying to see it's like right there. I was just trying to see where it was. I'm done. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry for distracting you.
Hey, you know, like I'm not going there with you. I'm not going there with you. But what do you think? Because we finna go head deep into it. What do you think about a relationship and how long in a relationship you think it takes to actually know a person? Because I talked to an old man one time. He said he been with a woman 50 years and he still say he still find out stuff every day.
Well, you need to stop talking to old men because they gonna be forever ill. And we can't go by what they say.
I'm just saying. So what you think though? No opinion.
Well, you said the old man. I can't go on that because I'm not the old man, for one. For
No, I'm just saying what the old man said. I'm just saying, what do you think about how long it take for you to kind of figure somebody out? Like if you was in a relationship with somebody, how long would it take you to figure them out? Like,
well, actually, I can only talk from experience, right?
right?
Okay. So I married a dude, a whole dude. I figured him out before I said I do, but I ignored it. Being gullible, young, I said I do. So that was one thing. So another step in our lives as women, sometimes we make those mistakes having children with baby daddies, husbands, whatever we have, right? So we go through these things and we make these decisions. So our choices are different and our experiences are different. So that was one thing. I recognized it before it happened, but I thought it would be okay or better because I said I do. So that's one thing I learned from that. Okay, then I go and meet somebody else. I'm thinking like it'll be okay, copacetic,
Mhm.
maybe what I would want, but no, it's what the person wants. So that's another thing. So we're learning as we go. I don't care how old you are, age does not mean understanding. Sometimes age just only bring experience. So it's only up to you to take what you've gone through to make your life better for yourself. So hey, it is what it is.
Okay, so you did all that just not to answer my question. All right. Hey, can you read this? What he said?
Because you in my business, don't be asking me, ask somebody else.
All right.
I'm hurt. I'm dealing with stuff. I'm hurt. Leave me alone. Has said plenty of times, but I tend to be very informative about people and tend to be able to judge them after the first conversation.
Yeah, I think I'm with him on that one. I can pretty much kind of judge them and kind of know what type of person they are, because I'm able to deal with a lot of type of people, but I know what type, I know what kind of category to kind of put them in. You know what I'm
But
saying?
how when you always meet the representative first?
Right, but no, but even the representative slip up and let you know who he representing. It's just like okay, if I go to court, just say I done did this a couple times. You know how you just sit in court and just watch the criminals, lawyers,
Man said
everybody.
a couple of times, but okay, I'm
Yeah.
listening.
Okay, I might have was in there on some shit too, but like I said, I was in there sitting around and I'm watching everybody before I go up there. And listen,
Now you need to
I'm,
move.
I'm
Okay,
watching,
okay.
I'm watching everybody as I go up there, and you watching the judge. I mean the lawyer, even though he representing the criminal, I still know who the criminal is. Just that the lawyer trying to express him. You know, I'm looking
Yeah.
at the criminal like, you're not gonna get off. I don't care what. I'm looking at him with two with two crosses in the middle of his forehead, and I'm like, hey, bro, you finna get some time. I'm sorry. If I was the judge, I'm sorry. Okay, but I mean, I don't mean no harm, but you pretty much. I mean, it's the same thing. Remember when they say, you only have one time to make a first impression?
The first impression. It's
So
serious.
yeah, if you come to that first impression, smelly, don't care, hair not done, just
No room. Yeah,
not put
I get
together, nothing. It's going on. I'm feeling how was excited you was to meet me because
you.
of how you presented yourself. Now
Mm.
it made me less excited to meet you because you didn't get yourself up together to get yourself together to meet me. You understand what I'm saying?
I got you. I feel
Yeah.
you.
So you kind of know when you look at somebody, they smile or whatever they doing while they around you. How well did they like meeting you or enjoying your company?
Oh, okay.
Ha ha, that
Mm-mm. You
part.
did good. You did good.
Okay, read that.
Just say, isn't that kind of exciting though to learn things about your partner? Well, good things.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's all right.
I mean, like good things like what?
I mean, like
Like knowing they like to dance on a
knowing
pole.
no, knowing they might have saved somebody's life in the past or something. I mean, good things, man. You're just dancing on the pole, whatever.
That's not good.
uh, I'm
Oh,
gonna let
okay.
you maybe
Okay.
I wonder would you like to know your man used to dance on the pole?
No, no, please don't. No.
I seen a video on TikTok the other day. I seen a dude that, trying to dance like the women and stuff. I guess he was trying to do it in a manly manner. And going around the park like, I don't know how I look at this. It just to me,
Ain't nothing manly
it
about
don't
him
look
touching that
manly.
pole. You shouldn't have touched the
But get
pole.
what? Get what? In about 3 more years, every man gonna be on a pole. A
Oh
lot of
my
these dudes gonna be
goodness.
on pole. Oh, I don't take but one to start it and make it seem like it's okay, and then they
Oh,
gonna
you gonna be on the pole?
not me. I
Okay.
said
What you mean? What you
some
mean?
of the
Every
people who
man.
can be influenced, not every man, as in that type. I'm just saying a lot of them.
Oh no,
Uh,
you want to straighten it up.
he said a whole dude, not half. Let's see. Uh-oh. She said, I agree with this. I agree with this. Hold on a second. Uh, she said, Tamara said, I feel like a person knew you last year. Ain't no way in hell they still know you. Hold on. Say that again. I feel like if a person knew you last year, ain't no way in hell they still knows you. What that mean? I want you to explain that to me.
Oh, me?
No, I'm talking about Tamara. I want her to explain it in the post because I didn't quite catch that one.
I didn't either. So
No,
explain what you mean by that.
explain that one. I read it.
Ursula said, you never fully anyone because we consistently involve and
She meant you never
you
will
never
fully
fully know anyone because
know.
we are consistently evolving and maturing.
Yeah, right,
We mess up thinking they will remain the same person for the rest of their lives.
right.
And that's the
And let me
problem.
say, and
That's
I'm gonna
how people
tell
get in relationships.
and I'm gonna tell
They
you,
feel like you get in this relationship because you're gonna be good like you are right now.
right?
Or either
Or
I can change you to what I need you to be.
or guess what? That I find that's crazy a lot of times. People remember you from 10 years ago and think you the same person that they remember dating or remember being around you 10 years ago and think you the same person at 20 and you at 30 or at 30 as you at 40. You know what I'm saying? People tend to do that. You know what I'm saying? When people try to get in relationship with people, they be like, oh, I just wanted to be like it was back then. You know, that type of stuff. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that part. Read it.
She said,
Oh,
I
she
tried
says,
saying you never fully know anyone.
right.
Forgive me, y'all. You know my vision is getting worse.
Okay.
I didn't know. Okay.
He
Derek
said,
said, I listen. Well, helps kind of figure people out.
yeah.
So he don't talk. He just listen. He don't give
Yeah,
his point of view. He
yeah,
just try to figure the person out. Okay, yeah, I do the same.
yeah. I talk to people, I ask questions and I'm the same way. The first couple of times I try to figure them out because you want to know if you even want to waste time even being around. That goes with friends, partners, or whatever. I want to see where your mind is. If you're a dude out here, that's what kept me out of a lot of trouble coming up. If a dude was talking about robbing banks or robbing period or doing something that I know he gonna give me 20, 30 years, let me just stay away from him. You know
But
what I'm
look,
saying?
I understand, but just like Derek said, a lot of times you just have to listen. Don't ask. Like you told us earlier, you just listen and let people tell on themselves.
Uh-oh. Hoo more men in the house. Come on, Brian. Wake on
Brian
to
said it takes years to even begin to know a person or
there
when
you
to
go.
choose to show you the real instead of the representative.
There you go.
How
Now
many years, Brian?
that's real talk there.
How many years?
I'm gonna say 4. I'm gonna say if you get past 3.5, you done kind of figure a person out, and that's when you're gonna decide should you go your separate ways or stick around. Because I think after 3 years, a lot of relationships that hit the boiling point. That's how it will.
Mm,
If it lasts, if it's keep on thriving after three years, is worth hanging on to.
3 years?
At least 3 years.
Okay,
Before
Rhonda
you,
said, huh?
go ahead, before you really kind of know each other. Because I think like if say this, when people get married early, like if they just met each other, been together a year thing. I think I think what they saying is I got enough strength and fortitude or whatever that I'm gonna stick around, and it don't matter what you throw at me, I'm still strong enough to handle it and keep on rolling with you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's called plus stuff. Rhonda said, good and evil don't dwell together anymore. That's the one of the main reason why relationships doesn't work. Everybody's heart isn't the same.
Nah, I don't, I don't, I don't, I don't think. That's the truth there.
I don't either because
Because
you around here in love with the devil and you don't
reason I say that because I done seen a lot of relationships where it's very opposite. I mean, the man is a mean biker and everything, and his wife a librarian or something. Because it's something about that opposite about him that he liked. You know what I'm saying? And I think women don't get that. You know what I'm saying? Women think they need to find somebody just like them. I'm like, you ain't looking for your twin when you going in a relationship. You looking for somebody going. If you scared of dogs, you want somebody to kick the dog in the teeth.
in the face and
You
help
know,
me out. Thank
and
you. Beat
right.
the dog up to me.
People don't understand. You ain't looking for you. I
Right.
wouldn't go out here looking for me in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no way that you looking for yourself anyway. So if you sit up there and say good and evil, I mean, I remember all the time. Think about this: when people went to war, all these Vietnam vets, World War vets, and all this. I'm a vet too. All these dudes that went out here and did this killing or whatever, they killers. You ain't no killer. Ain't you the opposite? I'm just saying. I mean, but
Well, if
these
you put it that way, of course not.
but these relationships work sometimes. Yeah. Most I say opposite, and it goes back then. Opposite used to attract, and only time when I feel like the same kind of attract when I watch two people and both of them wear glasses and they look like brother and sister and they look like they've been together, like they was born together. I was like,
You gonna
I be
say
like,
that to be okay?
them the only relationship. I be like, sometimes I be like, I wish I could be a fly on their wall because I be like, is these relationship as good as it look? Cause they look like they would like they were born to be together. You ever seen them couples when they be holding hands in Walmart or something? Both of them got on glasses. Both of them got buck teeth. They damn near look the same. They be wobbling out there.
Oh my goodness.
Even if they wobbling out there, we been gonna eat that pizza. I mean, do they relationship? Is it that good as it look? Because you looking at them, you like they look like they supposed to be together. You ain't never seen that relationship. I'm telling you now, I ain't the only person on here gonna tell me you ain't never seen that relationship and said, yeah, they supposed to be together. You ain't never seen that relationship. Because I'm telling you now, I know I done seen it. Let's catch up on these.
Hassan said, first impression is the lasting impression.
Yeah.
She said, I saw that TikTok too. No lie though, I liked it, but y'all know I like weird stuff.
Yes, we know. Okay.
We have come to that conclusion, Ursula, but we love you.
Mhm.
Derek said, in relationships, sometimes your partner is scared to open up about certain things concerning of your thoughts. After 26 years, I'm still learning new things.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah. And that be a lot of the problem.
because Derek been with his girl since I didn't have one gray on my head. He been with his woman a long time.
So how long you had gray on your head?
Uh, no, I'm just saying. He, I knew him when I barely had hair on my face.
So you have a
When we
hundred.
first,
So is
when
that a
we
long
first got
time?
out in the street, he have 100 or something too. He
No,
called.
I said, are you have 100? You have 100. We
Okay,
just celebrate your birthday last month. So I'm
I
just
know
saying,
that. I know that. You ain't
are
got to
we
get
just helping
everybody.
you remember?
Okay. He said, I think she no way in the hell they still don't know you. Okay. Time to bring change. Some do, some don't. Yeah. Some do change, some don't. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Said you hit the nail on the head, Marcus. My personality may still be outgoing, but Me at 20 is different than me at 30, and so on. Right, right. How many years to the day? Just kidding. Let's see. Oh, Kim in his house.
Kim showed up. What's up, Kimberly Belia?
And don't forget to like and share. It don't cost a thing to like and share. Don't forget. And she
Okay.
got her number and everything up there. Don't miss out on
Well,
the
hold on.
videos.
That's Kimberly Belia. She make Mr. Know-It-All apparels, t-shirts, pillowcases. See those pillowcases back there? Kim does those things. Check her out. She got that JSU stuff. I know people in the city of Jackson, Mississippi, suburban areas support her. She's out here trying to promote JSU, baby. Kim says she in for the win.
Okay. Uh-oh. What Brian said. Come on with it.
Bella. It could be about 4 years. Some people can hold on to their representative. You'll know if you want to deal with me real early in the game. How? If you can hold on to their representative for a long time, what about you that will make me feel like the representative is gone and I'm getting to know you as the person that you say you are?
Mm. Mm.
People ask her all the time.
He gonna answer you. Uh-oh.
Opposite attract, and it does. And I agree with that, Tim.
Yep.
Like, sometimes you're this type of way, but the person that you're attracted to, they're just the opposite. They're loud and obnoxious and just out there, and you're just quiet and subtle. Sometimes that works.
Trying to say I don't want no low down dirty man either. Well, you might not even want a man because
All of y'all low down dirt. That's what you just said.
you remember that song, a low down dirty dog.
So are you saying that's what men are?
No, I'm just because men
you said wait, what?
Yeah, men are considered when we talk about it, when y'all consider men
So we're talking about the real. This hood talk now.
No, listen, I'm saying, like, women consider men dogs, and when you say dirty, we do get muddy. We work in the mud. We work in the mud. We work outside. A low down.
Oh, that
dirty
was
dog.
good. You good. I like it. You put shade on my face then, cause you got me. Man, I thought you was being the guy code breaker, but you around here doing some more stuff. I can't stand you right now. I thought you was putting the real out there. You like, nah, we get dirty and mud cause we working to take care of our family.
Think about when a man come home. When a woman come home from work, she clean as a Wilson. A man, the one that come home and he all dirty, musty.
We can
like,
be dirty if you need us.
You be telling baby, take out them clothes, and I got you to rod around, get in the tub. You stink. That's what women do to me. Women get off work and go straight to the bar. They don't even come home first.
Wait, what?
Sometimes women get out work.
Now you're gonna say sometimes.
No, I'm saying women get out work sometimes, go straight to the bar and straight to go shopping or after work. After work, hold on, you ain't never heard this. After work, I'm supposed to be meeting Mary for lunch, or after work, I'm supposed to be doing this and doing that. I'm just saying, men be like, after work, I'm going home and lay down, take a bath. I'm tired. Or they be on some corner store. Look, or they be on some corner store, still dirty, still got a beer in their hand. They just had enough strength. Oh, you on mute. I can't hear you for some reason.
I was saying they at this corner store and Mr. Tommy them.
Yeah, but they still dirty and got a beer in their hand.
Right.
Okay then.
Okay, so
hold on, you ain't
clean up first.
My bad.
Brian said we're gonna have to run, Bella. Too old to be fighting dogs for y'all. We both ain't nobody fighting. Don't nobody do that stuff no more.
He said, "Way to go."
Right. Yeah, he know how to shut up. I see that now. This man is crazy.
I'm just
No,
saying.
he's good. Let me not say crazy. He's good. He know how to shut up when it's
What
time.
you mean? I was just keeping it real.
I know, and you know how to keep it real. Well, let me say not crazy. You know how to keep it real, and you need to do that. Men stick together. I like that. I don't even knock it.
Cause women stick together.
We sure do. When needs to be.
Women got to the point they can know they friend girl wrong with something. They don't care. They don't care.
We
Okay.
care. We care. We just talk to them on the sideline. We don't talk to them in front of people.
Kim says she accepting orders for the JSU game Saturday.
It's
Yeah.
a red out.
Okay.
Oh, the color red.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
thinking like
who we
JSU,
play?
they changed their colors to red, white, and blue.
Who we
Grambling.
play?
Grambling.
Oh, they're gonna be a good game now.
Yep. I may even go to that game, honey.
Yeah, that might be that probably gonna be a good one now.
I may go. I may go. Well, let me see. I need to find me a ticket. Anybody got any JSU games for Saturday tickets? Just donate one to Mr. Know-it-all because I know he can't go because he work all the time. So I go in his honor. If you got a ticket, send it to him.
Just black. Okay.
Yeah, he's acting like you, Mister. Give me a discount.
Ain't nothing wrong with a discount. By the way, ain't nothing wrong with a discount.
I don't knock it.
Okay. All
I
right.
don't knock it.
All right, let me go to my next. Oh, how did you meet them and where? That's a big thing now. I put it under there, but we ain't never go there. But
Hmm. So I just want to know if you
I got
meet the person in the club, is it okay
okay for what?
for a relationship?
No, I'm just saying, like you don't know. I mean, like most people meet under crazy circumstances. People meet these days. People meet on social media.
Yeah. What if you meet somebody on Facebook? You meet the person on Facebook, right?
Uh-huh.
Y'all decide to hook up.
Uh-huh.
So, do you need to second guess or question because you met them on social media? Or do you need to get to know the person as themselves?
Get to know the person as themselves.
Okay.
Because a lot of people on Facebook sometimes they are a different person in real life.
Meaning, like, give me a little example so I can understand what you mean.
Like say, yeah, when some people use Facebook for
Platform. Okay.
platform
Mhm.
entertainment, and that's what it's for. It was for entertainment. Facebook is for entertainment. I think we take Facebook sometimes too serious. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Well, just say for you, you're the person,
Mhm.
and I know your profile and stuff. You say you're a comedian. Ha ha. You know, this is what you do.
Uh-huh.
So just say, for instance, you meet somebody on Facebook. So will you be in a serious stance to meet somebody and coincide to understand them as a person?
Well, I think
Or will it be just what it is, social media?
no. I think well, if I meet somebody, like anytime I'm meeting anybody, I try to get to know who they are. You know, who they are as a person. You ask them questions, see what they like, what they do every day. I mean, I think they're just getting to know people in general. Period.
Okay.
I call the magnificent in his ass.
Hello, Mr.
He said,
Magnificent.
"Hail to the now, now, now." Okay. Uh oh.
Oh, Brian said it depends. Met my ex-wife at the club. Ex-wife, that is.
We're too much alike, Bo.
That okay, but we were too much alike. Both.
Up in him neck.
Oh, so that's what people do at clubs. So
Well,
it no, so people can't go to clubs to just enjoy themselves. Does everybody go to club to meet people?
no. I mean, that's back in the day. When he was saying his ex-wife, he's talking about the club scene
How
probably.
you know? You answering for him? No.
No, what I'm
I
saying is
just asked you a question
no,
generally.
no, that's I wasn't answering
You
his answer
called
person.
out his ex-wife.
No, I wasn't answering his question personally. What I was saying is what he might be talking about when he say ex-wife. That means he's divorced now, and he had to meet her some years ago. A lot of things have changed since he probably been, married and got divorced and all that since the dating scene there and the dating scene now. When I go in the club now, and if you just walk through the club, you can walk back and forth through there and nobody even see you because everybody in the club is like this here or they got they either. I'm gonna tell you how they in the club. Let me take this down off the screen. Let me see.
Yeah, so I can see.
I'm gonna tell you how they in the club. They in the club just like the hill. They be like the hill, and then they be like this hill, cause they FaceTime, and then they putting their phone down, and they dancing in front of their phone and all that. They trying to entertain people who not even there, and they at the club, and they ain't even dancing with the people there, and they dancing for the people at home. It don't even make sense.
So that means people are missing out on good stuff because they were out here with self veins.
The what?
Being self vain, you're vain. You know,
Well,
you're into yourself. That's what I mean when I say
I don't even think it's just into myself. I think they trying to be entertaining or they trying to like
put on a persona like they're having a good time and probably
right,
bored as heck.
right. Cause ain't no way you having such a good time and you got time to be worried about who
Your
know you,
phone and social
in the club and FaceTiming and all that old type of stuff. I
I
can
think it
understand if you trying to get somebody to come to the club or something.
yeah, like inviting,
Hey
yeah.
man, this one man, I'm whoop de whoop de whoop, boom, bam. But a person that sit there, I done actually seen people sit there, they put their phone somewhere in the club, they phone over there 10, 20 minutes in a club filming themselves. This do not make sense to me.
Well, hey, that's
But
what people do.
right,
That's
that's
what
what I'm
people do now. Let me tell you, let me give you a prime example of like me. Okay. My birthday was this year. Hey, Leo season, that type of thing, but anyway, um, I go to clubs, but it's just not my forte. I
right.
don't just enjoy it. It's not like I'm going to hear. I know I'm going to have a good time. I'm just going normally because people invite me. Let's celebrate here. Let's celebrate there. So I'm in this place. So I'm here. It's my birthday. So everybody else around me, they going live, they partying, jigging, whatever they doing, right? So I'm in here just looking like, where's my entertainment? It's my day. I want to celebrate me turning my last year in this age range I'm in. So what y'all doing? So I understand what you're saying. So the live stuff and entertainment for purposes like for people for social media, I just don't get into that.
Yeah. Cause I'm like, if you there and and one thing I realized when you at somewhere and you really having true fun and you
You wouldn't even think about
really
your
around
phone.
your real friends, see that's the key right there. If you're around people who you really want to be around, you ain't got time to sit up there and entertain. Obviously, the people
I
that you
mean, you
want.
can take pictures for
No, I understand.
memorabilia.
I understand what you're saying. I'm saying you ain't got time to entertain people on the live that ain't there
Right.
if you actually got the people there that you want to be around.
That you supposed to be
Yeah.
kicking it
You
with.
feel what I'm saying? Like even I think when people do that, even the people that they might be all right with, I don't think they really having a good time with them now. Because you wouldn't be sitting up here all into yourself. Now I understand you do it like I understand some people do it for maybe a minute, 2 minutes. Just look at us. We here just like a little we
Short
showing
video.
y'all, we showing you a little bit of what we doing, and we'll talk to you tomorrow or whatever, and get on with this night. You feel what I'm saying? But
Right.
just I guess me, I've been too much into the streets. I don't like doing that. So I don't even want nobody to know what club I'm at. I don't even want to get nobody heads up. Somebody who might say, "Oh, he ain't at home," and go knock my damn door down trying to, take something out my house or something.
Oh my
I
goodness.
mean, that's just how some people think. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
that's how you think.
I wouldn't be in Florida and letting people know that I'm out of town. I mean, people just do that. Oh, I'm
And
right
that's the
here.
thing about it. Like if I
I'm
went,
chilling in Puerto Rico. I'm gone for a
I'll tell
whole
you once
week.
I get back.
Look, people be like, I'm chilling in Puerto Rico. I'm gone for a whole week. And when you come back and everything gone, you can't blame nobody but yourself.
Nobody but yourself.
Uh-oh. Nikki in his house.
Nikki said, I hardly go to clubs anymore. So when I do go, I don't even participate meeting anyone.
You know what? I think Nikki telling a lie. Nikki got her party hat on now. I'm looking at that was not.
If you don't stop looking at these
Ain't that,
profile
ain't that
pictures,
look,
like
ain't
you said, Rhonda,
that profile picture got a party hat on there? Ain't that a
I'm
party
trying to
hat?
see. Maybe they're still from New Year's. What you
Ain't that
mean?
a party hat though?
It looked like it.
Yeah, that look like she already party
But
color.
she cute though.
She don't look. I hardly go to clubs no more, but I got a party hat on right now.
But she ain't at the club. She got a party at home.
That part. See, look at her. Look at her. She laughed because she know I wasn't lying. Talking about my birthday was the other day. Yeah, you was in somebody establishment because they don't just pass out birthday hats at your house.
You buy them for yourselves. What you mean?
She said, I love to party. Now, she was just talking about I don't hardly go to clubs no more, but I love to party.
Well,
Make up your mind. Make up your mind. Which one is it?
so we can only party at a club?
Well, a house party is still a party.
It ain't at the club. So what you mean?
It's still a party.
It's not at the club. It's a different.
What a party. Look at it. She's like, what a party.
It's still your birthday season. What is this, Virgos, right?
She said her birthday was just the other day. I think that
So
was
you're a Virgo.
day or yesterday, I think.
But she's a Virgo.
Because I remember wishing her a happy birthday, and then she put up all them naked pictures, and I was like, oh, I'm not just playing. I'm just playing.
You so petty.
It petty Tuesday.
I see.
She said, right, celebrating all month long.
Hey, I was the same way. So I don't blame you. Do your thing.
It's Virgo season.
It is.
But I'm surprised she's still on Facebook. All them naked pictures. No, I'm just saying.
You so extra.
Hey, I'm just saying. Okay.
All
right. Look at the other one I got down there. I got another one down there.
Have you met their family? The mom, dad, the crazy kin folks? So if you hadn't met those people, so we're not even in a relationship.
You know what? It's some people that been married to people like, and they ain't even met their mama, daddy, brother, nobody. I mean, I wonder what makes a woman go ahead and marry a dude, or a dude go ahead and marry a woman and he ain't met none of their family and stuff. You know,
because he in prison. You got prison love. What you mean?
Did you say he in prison?
Yeah.
I ain't messing with you. I ain't messing with you. You done put the man in prison. Goodness night. So yeah, I'm through with that. 'Cause I'm not-
I was waiting for you to go back there. Don't do it. Let's carry on. Let's catch up so you can go ahead and do your next stuff,
Oh, yeah, I already caught up.
Okay, well, we
Yeah,
good then. So we can talk
yeah,
about it.
we on it now. Hey,
So,
yeah.
so are you in the dark on how they really live? Yeah. Because there's a difference between having secrets and privacy.
Mm.
People can have secrets about what they're doing, and they can have privacy because they're protecting their lives. Sometimes we be in situations where people will take what they know about you and use it against you. Don't do what they want you to do. They'll turn around and blast you out there and do things to hurt you because of what they know. So I know a lot of people just be quiet about what they got going on personally because you don't need to know this because it can be incriminating. And a lot of people do that because of that reason. So it is what it is. So are you in the dark on how they really live? You don't really know that this person is a nighttime girl that be out here in the corner and selling herself for $40 or on Facebook for $40.
That hot 40, baby.
Sure, we need gas money now. You won't give it, so she got
Hot
to get how
40.
it come.
Hey,
If the
y'all,
man won't give you the $40,
do we need
for
to
what you do?
do we need to sing that song?
What's the song?
That 40. That naughty 40. Okay.
Oh, I don't know nothing about
You
that.
don't know nothing about that hot song?
I don't want to.
It's all over the world.
What is it called? Naughty 40? Naughty
Oh,
40.
I forgot. It's called 40 something.
No, Lord.
It's called a hot 40. There it is. Funky 40. You got to get that funky 40. Because he said the money she be calling again for that funky 40. She
Hmm.
ain't gonna mess with him on Friday because she just got paid. And she ain't gonna mess with him on Saturday because she got getting her hair done and getting ready to go to the club. But he know after that weekend, after Sunday, she be at it again. She want that funky 40. She done ran through that little money.
Mm-mm.
That funky 40.
Funky 40 will take you only to the gas tank these days.
Yeah,
Or a tank.
but guess what? They're gonna help you get back and forth to work for a little while.
Okay.
What you said? Gas went down a little bit.
I just said okay.
Hey, I seen 40 fill up some tanks around here.
I know, right?
Just a couple of them now. No big,
No big trucks.
none of them. So, like I said, are you in the dark? Uh-oh, bam. Here go another one.
Do they have habits that you didn't know or didn't think it was that bad? A lot of time people can't even talk to their significant other about what they have going on, their habits, because the person be so eager to change them to their own liking, so it doesn't even matter what the person does.
Yeah, because
So you feel like this person is a quality person for me, but I don't need those habit, that habit. So when they keep it a secret from you, it creates another problem.
you don't even know if them other crackheads. You remember one
Right.
girl talking about
You
she was
don't
with
know
a
what's going on.
crackhead for 17 years and didn't know. Ain't no way. Ain't no way I don't know. That tell me that you can't be spending enough time with a person if they're a whole crackhead though. If a joker a whole crackhead, you couldn't have been spending enough time with them because
Mm.
you gonna know something. I mean, that's just something else. Like if they got bad habits, I mean, if you spend enough time with them, you gonna realize.
And that be the problem these days. People don't even spend time together anymore. Everybody have their own life concepts. I
I
gotta
feel,
work.
feel like
I
they
gotta
don't.
go and do this extra hustle, and they building a life not even for the people that they're with. It's just for themselves.
It's the
That's
same.
what people do now.
Well, it's like you know a lot of people on that every man for himself construct. You know what I'm saying?
Concept. Yep.
So I it's sad in a way that people don't come together because like even like me and joining business. I remember back in the day. I remember my pop told me he was like, if you can, son, always if you gonna do a business, always do a business on your own because like you never know what the next person gonna start having problems and they
Bag
gonna
that on
start
you.
trying to now start trying to take money out of your y'all business to do handle their business. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, that's
Like
true.
yeah, like you can go in with somebody and then they fall on some rough times or want to help somebody and they start taking money out of y'all together stuff to do other stuff and making y'all stuff go down.
Hmm.
So I mean, it's rough. It's rough. But I think most of the time when people are in business together, the only people they can count on is the people close to them, the people that sleep right beside them. Other than that, a lot of these businesses, even when I go to a lot of these stores, like they used to say, mom, you'd be mom and pop stove. And that's how it is. I mean, a lot of them is a man and his wife got something going on, and they, eating farmers and all that stuff. Yeah.
And that is so true.
Okay.
Do y'all really enjoy each other or deal with each other? Uh-oh. You're trying to step on some toes around here. What are you doing?
Barcon was a good topic, didn't
You did. Tosh said they have two different sides, good and bad side. You really don't know.
it? Right. And you know what makes so bad about that? When I hear people say that I don't want I don't want a bad person or this and that. People don't realize that everybody have good and bad, even you. See, the same people that be sitting up there talking about that they only want the good out of people, they don't even realize how much bad in them.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? A lot
You
of
can
people
have some bad and don't even know it.
man, let me tell you something. Even like I watch movies and I even realize why nuns are nuns. Just watching the movie, I can watch the nun and how she talked to people or men or whatever. I be like, oh, now I see why they call you a nun because don't nobody want to give you none, and you don't need none, and you really need none of my attention. No, I'm just saying, like when I think about stuff like that, I just sit up there. You know how you when you see somebody single and then you be sitting up there, oh, she's so pretty. Why is she single? Then she open her mouth, you be like, oh, okay, I see what. I'm just saying, like a lot of people think they the damn catch, and it's not what they think it is.
But listen, a lot of times, just like in anything, people think they know. but they don't know. They only know what they're taught. So when you work on what you're taught or what you've been around, then that's the concept that you give to people. Just like dudes that come from the street, they know I'm supposed to have a girlfriend. That's what they say. So I got this girlfriend. What I'm supposed to do with her? You my girlfriend. You do as I say. So they want these marriage qualities from females without getting the marriage. They want these concept of you being my girl and you being committed to only me because I'm saying you my girl. And people are not in that way of living. Like, that is not what it is. When you met me, I was around here chilling with Tom, Dick, and Harry. So now, because you saying I'm your girl, you're not marrying me. You don't have even hopes of marrying me. So why do I need to have to settle for just you when I was good with everybody else I was with? People are not realizing this concept. So this is the life we're living. People normally get relationships
What is the
for
concept you
future goals.
saying? No, I'm saying, what is the concept you saying though?
The concept I'm saying is people normally get together for future goals. You get together to build something. So
Uh-huh.
why get into a situation and say, I'm in this because I have a girlfriend? So you want a girlfriend forever. So you never want to get married. So why hold on to this and just have a girlfriend when you don't want anything other than just the title of a girlfriend?
Well, I think what happened with that is I think the feminist movement, the Me Too movement, and a lot of these movements then stopped it where a lot of men don't see the benefits of marriage. Like
Of
it's
marriage.
like
Okay.
like I put the video on my page today with men on strike, and it talks about how uh marriage is killing men, and it's affecting men in a harmful way. And now other men see it too because a lot of some ladies done got so cold where they publicly put out here that they really don't care about these men. They care about their money, their income. You taking care of me, what can you do for me? And men are being fooled and being tricked into marriage and then being divorced within a couple of years. you know, Marriage is already a fifth over 50%. I think last I seen it was up to like 57% divorce rate from the door, and then the chance of you getting divorced, on the woman's side, it's 80 to 20% women. 80% of women are filing for divorce first. So if a man go in a marriage, most likely he ain't the one gonna file for divorce, but most likely half and half, if he make it, she gonna divorce him. You
Okay.
know?
Well, I can understand that. You know why? Because the concept of things with life and commitment, people have so many options now. If you don't like something, you can always get rid of it. Just like babies, children. If you don't like these kids, you can go and abort them. This is a concept that people have come up with. Back in the day, they didn't do those type of things. A lot of times they held on to these kids, whether you wanted them or not. You had these kids, whether you wanted this marriage or not. This is what you need to do because you. A lot of times people got married because they were bearing kids together. So I'm just saying we're in a society now where divorce rates are good, marriages are a plus. That's what society say, right? You get married, you have children, you create this family. So people get married and things like that for themselves, right? So if marriage isn't something for you, so why make a relationship so committed? What are you committing to?
Well, I'm gonna do this. Ladies are the one that does. that's trying to get these commitments in the first place. So now women are starting to say, "Hey, I don't need this, I don't need that." But that's a lie too, because women want this commitment. So the same thing you telling me about and saying that men are they no men ain't the men that's running out here and saying, "Oh, let's get married." No, it's women that's out here talking about marry me.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Okay, watch this. Most of these songs, that song, if you want it, then you better put a ring on it and all this. These are women trying to get married. These are women that's going to men and saying, "Oh, if you don't marry me, I'm gonna leave. I'm better than to be a girlfriend. I want to be a wife and this and that." These are women saying that. I don't remember men that's leaving, that's leaving women in masks talking about, "Oh, if you ain't gonna marry me, I'm gone." You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, listen, hold on.
Mm.
Society now that we're living in, we're in a new era in life. People are not considering marriage anymore.
Right.
People are considering being together as people. Whatever decisions that they make upon their commitment upon each other.
Well, I
So
think
I'm
it's
saying,
better. I think it's better because no,
wait, hold, I'm not even
okay,
done
go ahead.
yet. Okay, so they're feeling like it's better upon committing to each other. So you're being honest and open about what you have, and I'm gonna commit to you. So I'm saying, like, you're committing to people for what?
Okay.
What is the commitment purpose of being with, just one person say I'm gonna commit to you,
Do you want
and
me
then
to
you
answer?
start doing this
Do you
standard
want me
of
to answer?
saying,
Or are you talking and answering? No, I'm asking the question because you started talking, then you said, "What is the what's name?" Then you start answering it yourself
well,
in
you
a
didn't
better
let
way.
me get it out because you're so eager to give me an answer. And that's what I don't need you to
No, I'm
do.
eager
I
to
just
be
need
in
you
the
to hear me
conversation.
first. No,
I'm
I want you to give me an answer. Yes, I do.
all
But
right.
I wanted you to let me finish first. So go ahead. What's your answer? What's
What's
your
the
answer?
question? What's the question?
Well, now that's what I'm saying. Now you
No, I'm saying
asking
you
me
said
what's the
one
question.
question, then
I
you
didn't
started.
finish.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So as I was saying, people are out here now. They're saying like we're not getting into this situationship where we're committing for marriage. So now we're just committing for a relationship, right?
Mhm.
So people are now doing this and not interested in marriage. So
Uh-huh.
you're interested in committing in the relationship. So what should be the outcome of that? Where does the commitment come? How much should we give commitment to a person if
What
it's not
question do you
for
want me to answer though? Because see, you said one thing, then you said how much commitment. At first you said about commitment, then you said how much commitment. I mean, what you mean by how much commitment?
okay, well,
No,
I'm
I'm saying I need to know what you mean by how much commitment, because commitment is either you committed or you're not committed, right?
committed to what though?
No, I'm saying what you mean. That's what I'm saying. If you don't want marriage, if they don't want marriage, you committed to at least y'all on a journey together right
And
now.
that's what I'm
And
saying.
what I'm
That's
saying,
that's
this,
what I'm saying.
okay. So this is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Reason people are choosing this path better because what then happened with marriage is too political now, and it's too once what we have really understand, no relationships work, all relationships end, all your relationships, every woman on here, that every woman's first relationship has ended
Well,
99% of the
that
time.
was on subject last
No,
night.
no, no, no. I'm talking about 99% of the time, everybody's relationship has ended. You are not,
100%
you are
of
not
the
with,
time. What do
listen,
you mean
know what
99?
I'm saying? No, I put 99 because you always leave a percent open. You know what I'm saying? For y'all people that,
This man for
I'm
y'all.
still with
We
the
talking
person.
about
Look,
truth.
look, look, look. It's still some people gonna come out and say, I'm still with the person I was in third grade. So I mean, it's always that one person out here that got that story. So I leave that percent for them, cause I'm telling you, ain't nobody with their first boyfriend. Ain't no man with his first girlfriend or a woman with her first boyfriend. So when people tell me, "Oh, relationships work," well, tell me which one of yours work, because seeing you on relationship 17, don't tell me that
This man
relationship
said
work.
17.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you. Some people own relationship 17. And if they don't have relations, if they had relations, we ain't gonna even go there. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna even say how many relations they with. I said relationship. We ain't even just talking about relations. So that's all I'm trying to say. A lot of us don't even get that. It's a lot of this stuff happening. Let's catch up on these comments right quick.
I see, because you got
Go
a
ahead.
book of them. Jay said there is strength in unity. We
Yeah.
got to learn to be our brothers' keepers.
Yeah, he was
Okay.
talking about what I was talking
The
about.
Ruben said, explain how our fathers grew up. Explain the North Side.
I can't explain how.
You cannot, because it doesn't cover a multitude other than the North Side. We got North, South, East, and West. Is that gonna cover
No.
everybody?
Well, I can't explain that because my father didn't grow up on the north side. I might have grew up on the north side a little bit, but my daddy wasn't in the house with me most of the time. My dad and my mama split up when I was like 5, 6 years old. So
So if you
can't.
explain
So
the North Side, it'll be what?
right, it'll be in a single parent household.
Okay.
That's what I be explaining.
But
With
you
with
do
a
know,
with
right?
a daddy that picked me up on the weekends and picked me up when he came in town and stuff like that. Cause my dad wasn't even staying in this town at that point. So I can't explain something like everybody. I guess sometimes we look at it and we think because all us was around each other and this and that. But even if you're in the same neighborhood, every household has a
It's
different
different.
way
It's different.
it was raised. And see, sometimes when you're not in that household, you can look at somebody else's household and think they raised the same way you raised. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't raised the exact same other people raised, so I can't sit up here and say, "Oh, like I've been here, all my life and things." I've been over there and washing dishes and all that 16, 17 years before I came back on this side of town. So I understand the full knowledge of every side of town. So I don't try to put it like I'm just from this side. I'm from Jackson and I love Jackson. And like I said, until we stop saying, and like my boy told me, what's his name? He the main person told me we need to stop talking about north, east, south, and west.
I said North, South.
And try to
Everybody's from
try to
everywhere.
make one better than the other
Right, and it's
when we
not.
Jackson and when we come
But
together
still,
as
whether
Jackson.
you grew up on whatever side of town you grew up on, your father had an implement on your life,
Right.
as well as your mother and every other person that had a aspect on how you grew up as a person. Whether you was on what did you say? Where you say you were other than the North Side? You said Washington Edition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
guess it's considered
I
well.
mean, even that part, somebody there
But I
had
done
an
stayed in
impact on
Washington.
your life.
I done stayed in Washington. I done stayed in Pearl, Mississippi. I done stayed in a bunch of little
But either place, wherever you were, the impact was great, right? You're a great person, or you're not.
We'll talk about it at a later date. Boy,
That's what I'm
Chris
talking about. Just down and dirty, ain't nothing. Just a that part. That's what I'm saying. I be trying to give you the benefit of a doubt, but we know what you got going on. What's up, Chris? Chris said, "What's
Chris
up,
in
y'all?"
his
Sorry,
house.
it's me.
He said he's sorry he late, but he gonna make it up. He gonna get them biggie to be here. He
He said thinking I'm a catch and I ain't guilty. Oh, okay. Look, Chris, I'm the same way. I'm thinking I'm a catch. But I'm not, because I got some crazy parts in my head. My mind be everywhere.
Ooh, did she say that? She said, right, they want too much. They want the cow and milk for free. Lord have mercy. Did they
Okay,
do
well,
that?
back to Chris. I was talking.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, you're so rude, but
We
it's
were trying to catch up, remember?
no, we're talking.
We
Okay.
can't just okay then. We can't just get stuck on something too long because we were trying to catch up and then we started back talking. Eh, Erica said, "Amen, Bella." Holding it for bodyguard that puts man, whatever. Let me see. At least
Oh, you didn't want to read what Erica said. Oh, okay, that's how
yeah,
you do.
Erica just. I think Erica sometimes just say stuff just to, the wow and shock effect because she be saying some stuff and I be like, what?
No, it's the truth. Do you not understand what she's saying?
Okay, go ahead and read
She
it.
was
I try
saying,
to get you to read
she's
it.
like, amen. She was like holding on for convenience. That's what she meant. And she said, bodyguarding that coochie and stuff,
Mhm.
at least for me, because it ain't no money.
Yeah, she want to get paid for that coochie. Oh, okay, all right, my bad.
$40, I hope.
All right.
The Ruben said, explain Jackson, bro. Sis, the true concept of Jackson is about beating one another. Our streets are citizen. If we can unite Jackson, we can be Caucasians in 10 years. Capitol Street won't look the same. Who want to be Caucasians?
I don't think he meant it like that. So,
Mm.
oh, wow.
Okay, well, that's how I took it. I read it like I took it. So, LaRuben, explain to me what you meant by that. We'll catch up on it because we're running through these. So, explain to me so I can have a better understanding of what you're saying. Nikki says some people date to eventually marry, and some people date with the intentions to never marry. People should make their intentions clear from the very beginning, so you won't waste the other person's time.
And I agree with that one. I agree. They said y'all speed up on these comments. Oh hell yeah.
Oh, y'all, hell, that's what she meant.
Oh, what up? What up, man? He said, what is what you make it? Oh, he talking about marriage. Oh, I hear that all the time. Is what you make it, and I heard as hell sometimes. What's up? Shouts out to Marcus Barnes in his house. Marcus was the first person to help me set up this studio up in this thing. Um,
Why get married if you can't accept your vows?
I agree with that one. Can I get a hell yeah, Lil Ruben? I do agree with that one. A lot of people accept these vows to death do us part, and they've been married 8 times after that. Okay, come on. And everybody's still alive. Okay.
Why they press for commitment just to break up?
Mm. We having so much goodness. Oh, right.
We still having good what? What you say?
Oh, that was a good comment Chris made. Okay.
He said, do they not know the definition of commitment?
That part.
No, a lot of us apparently don't know the definition of
Don't
commitment.
know. Don't know.
Don't know and don't care nothing about it. Not true. Our peoples aren't our laws.
Mm.
Why is marriage or relationship is always a topic? Because
Well,
that's what people deal with these days. Because if you're talking about relationship, when people coincide and get together, either you're going to be in a relationship, a situationship is still a ship. Are you going to be in a marriage ship? So if you're going to be in a sink that's going to sail or the sink that's going to stay afloat, whichever one you want to
into
do.
a relationship, don't even mean about that on the other one too.
Marriage is like the streets. It's no understanding.
like
Oh my goodness. Are you married? I
No,
don't
he might be right about that because I'm thinking about what he's saying. What he's saying is, you know how people try to make a marriage a certain thing. It's not nothing that you ain't gonna never be able to understand it or get it figured out all the way.
Oh, okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Okay.
I think
I
that's
can understand it that way.
yeah.
But it's so many people that get into marriages and they want this own persona of what they see, like the knight in shiny armor stuff. In any relationship, people want the same of what they see, like the Joneses, knight in shiny armor stuff. But anything that you don't put work into is dead. Faith without work is dead. And if you don't talk about it or work on what you got going on, you can't succeed in nothing.
Okay, now let me answer LeBruben on that. He said, "Ditto, bro. My father in Parchment, but your father always there." No, we're gonna keep it real. When I was growing up, Ruben, you ain't never meet my father because he wasn't in the same household and he wasn't here. He was staying in Arkansas at the time, and when I grew up, most of my dad was in the army out of town. So being in the army is just like being in Parchment or something. You get weekend passes or something like that.
This man said weekend pass. I can't
I
stand.
mean, I'm just saying it's the same thing, kind of like,
No, it is not. It
yeah.
is not.
But you see
It's
what I'm
different.
saying?
Let me tell you. Let me tell you why it's different. Because I know people that were incarcerated and their dads didn't even have a schedule when they can call them on the phone.
Mhm.
So just say for instance, your dad was in probably the army or wherever he was.
It
There was a
wasn't
certain
probably he was in there.
I'm gonna call you around 7-ish, and he could probably call you around that time and talk to you. You can see him ever so often. Parchment's dad, a certain age, kids couldn't even go see the fathers. So we can't just knock that type of thing, and God forbid for all the men that's out here and live incarcerated lives and can't be a part of their children's lives.
Mm.
It gotta be terrible. I really hate that for kids. I do. I do. And just think not only
I didn't say
boys
you never.
or their dad, just
I
think
didn't.
about
Hold on. Let me answer him one more time because I see he threw. He's he said, "Who was the dark skinned brother who came to the game? I have met your father. For one thing, my father is not dark skinned, so I don't know who you talking about because my mama is dark skinned, but my father is light skinned. So I have put pictures of my father up, and he is not
no, that was probably your uncle.
Arthur.
Uh-huh.
That was Arthur, my uncle, my uncle, my my cousin.
Your
That
cousin or your
that he
uncle.
is right here. He is right here. My cousin that
Is that who you met?
passed away this year. My cousin that passed away this year. That's who used to be at my games and everywhere with me, and he looked out for me like he was my daddy. So sometimes
That's a plus.
no, I'm
You
saying
know, you know,
sometimes we can get stuff construed and really don't know that was my cousin, and he probably thought that was my daddy because I mean
he
I
was
never
at everything probably.
right.
Well, he was around, so that's a plus still.
I understand. But I mean, like I said, that's the same thing when I say about a household. If you're not in the household, you don't know. You feel what I'm saying? Yep. Let's walk it down. What he said, I think. Oh, that's Chris. Go ahead.
Chris said, I think he means my like, yeah, folks, not YouTube. Think Fresh Never is about leaving Jacktown. I'm not understanding that. Help me, Chris. The Ruben said Capitol Will Street will be all Caucasian. they build houses that our people can't afford.
Oh, no, well, I guess back in the day we could say that, but I think now we can
It's
afford
different.
different. I
It's
think the
so
reason a
different.
reason
It's
a
so
lot of people
different
can't.
now.
I'm gonna tell you, I think a lot of people can afford some stuff now is because they own so much. You know, you got so many habits, you got so many. You living for this day for day. A lot of people can afford. A lot of people get paid pretty well, pretty day. But if you trying to smoke good weed, trying to have a drink every day, trying to go on a vacation every week, and sometimes stuff can get thrown out of whack. Uh-oh.
I feel bad now. Just talked to his wife on the way to Memphis the weekend. Wait a minute, what? Erica, I'm putting you in time.
Hey,
You
no,
going to therapy, okay? Derek said marriage will never be fairy tale. But that's what I'm saying. We have this concept. I've had it one time in my life that marriage is supposed to be
right.
so great and perfect, and it was nothing like that.
And you know what we starting to realize now? How we being raised, marriage ain't for everybody because what's happening now is the same people who's raising people. I'm not raising people to get be married. And I sit up there right now and I say, okay, my mama not married now, my daddy not married now, they son not married. So I mean, it's the same thing can happen to some people. You have to break the curse. I told my uncle the other day. I went and met him and I talked to him and we was talking about the same concept and we was talking about marriage. And I told him, I said, the reason your son is able to, jump that hurdle and be married and this and that because he had understanding. He saw it. He was in the household with it. You feel what I'm saying? I wasn't in the household with a healthy marriage. At 5, it was no marriage. After that, it was just me and my mom till I got out of school or whatever.
But
So
you can grab hold to anything that you desire to have hold of.
yeah, but
So just say for instance, okay, well hold on.
hold
Just
on,
say for
can I
instance,
finish my thought first?
okay, go ahead, go
Okay.
ahead. I'm
'Cause
sorry.
see, what I'm saying
I
is,
did cut you off.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
what I'm saying in so many words is, if you raised by a true lion and lion teach you how to kill and hunt your food and all that, you gonna know how to kill and hunt your food. This same thing when the fishermen say, if I get the fish and give it to you, you ain't gonna know how to fish. But if I teach you how to fish, you can fish forever. So what I'm saying is, when you got a teacher in
Okay,
the
Greg.
same if you got a teacher in the same house as you, showing you how how to go, he's showing you every day how he come home, what time he come home, how he deal with his wife, when they have problems, when they go in the back room, when they sit down and talk to you, talk to the family, all that. This is the makings of passing down a good general, a good knowledge of what goes on in the marriage. You feel what I'm saying? You
Okay.
can't get out here and just think you can just grow up and you just don't have no experience and run out here and do something. And that ain't what people doing. Even when they just come to cutting grass. If a dude ain't never cut no grass and he go out here try to cut grass, he gonna be busting people windows and everything because he don't know what the hell he doing. And
Okay.
that's just real talk.
Okay. Well, real talk. Let's
Okay,
talk about it. Okay.
go ahead.
Okay. Just like you, a person, I know with you, you have a business where you do lawn service, right?
Uh-huh.
So, did you learn that from your mom or your dad on cutting grass?
No, I learned it from my brother.
From your brother.
Yep. He
Okay.
used he was doing lawn service and he taught me how to do it because we was gonna do it.
Okay, I understand. You
Let
just
me
said
let me
you
finish
just
the
said
thought. No, I don't like that. Let me explain. Because we were finna start a lawn service together, and he messed around, went to jail, and then I started lawn service. And I said, when he get out, I have it going and this and that, and that's how that happened. Go ahead.
okay. Okay, so you started to learn service from your brother, right?
Yeah.
So that was a concept on something positive that you decided to do outside of your parents. Okay, so your parents didn't teach you how to do lawn service, but it's something that you were interested in knowing about. So
No.
you went to another
No.
aspect.
No. It wasn't nothing I was interested in about.
Okay, well, it had
My
to be
brother was
interest.
doing it.
Okay, well, it's something that you assumed. So whether you were interested or not, you're doing it. So it's something you decided to do outside of your home with your mother and your father, right?
Okay.
Okay. So that's one, lawn service. Okay. There was another part of town that you said you didn't grow up in. So there are some things that you decided to learn the aspect of it for business side outside of your parents, your mom and your dad.
Right.
So this business that you decide to expose yourself to and to make happen, you did it outside of your family. Because why? It was an interest of yours. So you cannot just say that you're not going to get married or you're not going to be committed in a relationship or be coincide with one person because you didn't have the example from your parents. So that wouldn't be fair because apparently you are smarter than that and you have been exposed to life. And I'm telling you, like, for instance, I'm sure that there are people in your life outside of your household that you've witnessed to have marriage. So if marriage is something you want, you'll try it if you want to. It doesn't have to come from your household of your mom and your dad. So what you're saying right now is a cop out because that's what you want to copy out and hold on to. So keep it if
No.
that's what make you feel okay
Okay.
about marriage.
Can I
I'm
respond?
saying,
Can I respond? Can I respond?
sure, go
All
ahead.
right. All right. My response is I didn't say that somebody can't go out here and try to force and try to make some work or try to gain knowledge of it as they get into it and get better at it or something like that. What I'm saying is if you got a person teaching you all your life since you was a baby and you got somebody trying to teach you for 3 years, I think you would be better at doing something that you've been taught all your life. And that's what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter. Like, say it's a dude out here that can go out here and start cutting yards tomorrow. Don't say he won't be good at it. Somebody can teach him a couple things that he can be good at. But guess what? Me, I've been cutting since 2004. So if I'm been cutting since 2004, it don't matter how good he think he can be. I still know most skills, and I still know some stuff, tricks of the trade that he don't know, that I can make that yard look better than him, quicker than him in due time, because I know exactly where I come, and I can show up at a yard. I can tell what kind of grass it is. I can tell how high I need to cut it, how low I need to cut it. I can tell you how long it's gonna take me to do the yard and all that within minutes.
Right. You know why? Because that's something you wanted to do.
No, it's something I've been doing for a long time.
Okay,
That's
well,
what I'm telling you.
but
And you
listen,
trying to
and
say it's something
okay,
you want to do. Yeah, you can do it, but I'm telling you, you can be harder at it just trying to make something work. I didn't
okay,
say people can't get married and try to make it work. I'm saying people that been raised in this situation can do it better. That's all I'm saying.
that's not true.
How you know?
Because let me tell you a prime example. I'm one.
Go ahead.
I had two parent home, my mother and my father together all my life. All I've known, everybody around me, all my siblings, if they didn't go to the army, even when they went to the army, they got married, they had spouses. All my siblings married, still together. A lot of them still with the same person that they started off with when they start rocking 18, 19 years old. This
Uh-huh.
is what my family does. I'm a different breed. I'm just different because my mindset is different. Because I tried to do the same thing,
No,
and when it didn't work for me, my heart went a different way.
no, you
But
didn't.
that's my concept of
You
belief.
didn't try to do the same thing.
I did try. You can't tell me what I tried to do. You don't
Okay.
know. You weren't there.
Okay. Who filed for divorce?
We filed for divorce.
Who filed for only one
Okay,
person?
well,
One
let me
person got to file
okay.
first.
Okay, well, let me tell you who paid for it. The man paid for it.
I said who filed for it.
He paid for it. He filed for divorce.
Okay. So what? So you said now when we was on here, you also said that you knew that this wasn't gonna work before you got married. You
I
knew.
knew that.
All right then. So it ain't because your parents didn't write. Sometimes we can be rebellious and go out here and get ourselves
No.
and no, I'm just saying. Listen, let me tell you why black culture right where it is right now. Black culture is at the lowest point it is right now because what we did, we rebelled against how our parents taught us. They taught us to respect ourselves, to wear slips, dresses, heels, don't don't swear. I remember when grandmas back then used to say, "Oh, I wash your mouth out with soap," this and that. Now grandmas cuss more than the sailors. I mean, like everything that we grew up on, being respectful, being humble people, we done flipped it on his head, and we the opposite of what we were raised up on.
Oh, who hate?
And but guess what? We still want. We still want this thing called marriage. The marriage was meant for the older days when people
Oh,
wanted.
Lord.
No, I'm saying when people had respect for each other, wanted to be together, and wasn't cussing each other out and talking to each other like they
So
would.
you don't think that can work these days? You
What?
don't think people can respect each other and be together
People
nowadays?
are not respecting each other.
No, I'm asking you. I
No, I'm
asked you a
saying
question.
what I'm
You said
saying is
no.
these people are being raised in these dysfunctional households and not respecting. Oh, my mama did this. I can do it. I don't need no man. Oh,
So
mama didn't
people
need no
can't do
man.
that these
Grandma
days.
didn't. You can look through an old family album now, and you can see nothing but women on the picture. You don't see no man in the picture nowhere. You can say every time I look at Facebook now, you know what I do? I try to count how many men are men that is not that wasn't born in the family or they sons or something. And I look and I say, no old man. Nah, not on that picture. What about this picture?
Okay, we need to catch up on these comments. They're getting
All
a little
right,
behind.
let's do it then.
Um, Demoro said, been together since '03. I hope so. Wait. Okay. Okay, what you doing? Okay. White folks, why talking? Damn, y'all ain't watching Sanford Son.
Ah,
I don't. I hadn't watched it.
I got it,
That
but
was one of my father's shows, and I hadn't watched it in a long time since my father passed. So,
yeah, we can't say what he's saying on the show. Come
oh,
on,
okay. Well, I hadn't watched it in a long time, but I probably would know what you're saying.
right.
Murray said we would be better if we understood how money works. The rumor said, "How you married and listen to the preacher and you don't honor your husband? When you marry, you and your husband are one."
Right.
And I agree, and that's what it should be. Derek said, and sometimes kids grow and do the total opposite of their parents. It's all a choice of what want in their life, in my opinion. And
Right.
I agree. Like me, I was one of those. A lot of things that my parents did, I went astray just to see because they was like, "This is not what you're supposed to do."
And that's what
I
I'm
was
trying
just getting
to.
bad.
And that's what I was saying.
No, it was not to my husband.
No,
It was not to him. I'm just saying other things. I was just
you
being
don't even let me
disobedient
finish. You
because
don't
I
even.
was.
You be trying to talk like you know what I'm finna say. Go ahead. Go ahead. Come on with it.
Well, say what you're gonna say. I'm
Nah,
listening.
come on, let's catch up.
Oh, now we're catching up. Marcus, whew, I can't stand you sometimes, but it's Petty Tuesday. Okay, we just read that. Okay. Says Spur is hard to understand, but he be the truth. Okay. Oh, and I got agreement. Okay, well, great. You both have the same understanding. Sometimes, I feel you, Bella, but it's not a cop out. It's just facts. And the house has an upper hand. Not to say one from a two-parent home can fumble the advantage, but it's an advantage nonetheless.
Right. That part.
Okay. Yin and yang, sis. You're both saying the same thing. What's your horoscopes?
Mhm.
I thought you knew. Weren't you here last month?
Leo.
Nikki said, remaining single is a generational curse in my family. I never saw my mom as a wife. She taught me to be always stand on my own, never depend on a man or anyone for anything. I was pretty much raised to work hard. All I ever known was to overwork myself, therefore never leaving time for anything else. And you
That
know what, Nikki? There are so many women that experience that. And I think that's a Southern thing. I
no,
promise you I do.
no. It's not just a Southern thing.
I know no, I said I feel. I didn't say it is.
No, I'm saying I know it's not. I be doing research all over this place.
So
And
research has
it's a,
showed you
and
that
guess
it's
what?
more than
No,
just a Southern
it's a
thing.
Western thing. It's a United States thing.
Mm.
It ain't no overseas and all that
But
thing.
you know what? I
It's
have
bad,
seen
even in
that
China.
there are so many women that does not encourage marriage or family on their children.
Right.
You know what they do? They say work hard,
Okay.
get this money, get this bag, get your house, and have you some children. They never say a husband to be a part of that.
And you
They
know,
want these people to have these kids out of wedlock where you're out here raising these children alone. They don't even talk about baby daddies no more.
and let me
They just say get you some children. They don't even talk about having a kids with somebody.
and
It's different.
let me expand on that one, because like what people don't realize, what happens when you get 50, 60 years old. You know, when you think about your legacy, what is your legacy? Like family is important. What you gonna go back and say, oh, I held this job for 20? Who cares? Who cares a woman that was so successful in her job, but ain't got no kids, ain't got nobody come visit her, none of this stuff, but she was a career woman.
Right. And then
what
still
is
die
it?
alone, not even a cat, dog, or a
Right.
chicken.
You ain't got nobody to come visit you or nothing, because you didn't value family. When you get sick and when you start getting older, you ain't got a man to take care of. When you got to move back in with your children and you become a baby again, because you should have a man sitting there protecting you, or what's name. You should have grandkids or something that'll come over there and just help you out. But now you done made it where you done made it where you done made it where you holding your kids hostage. They can't even enjoy their life. Now they got to take on mama, and now they got to take care of mama for the rest of her life now, because mama didn't make right decisions. She looked at short term. I'm gonna go get it, this and that. Let me tell you something. How many women got the same job they had 10 years ago? It's only a few.
A few.
Most women change job every couple of years. And guess what? That is not being a successful career woman. All that is I know how to go to the next job, make more money. I know how to go to the jet. That is not being successful, is being steady. Trying to be steady somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Family is being steady. You know, I give props to all the women back in the day that had the strength to hold down the family and go through things. And even when everybody was mumbling all around the neighborhoods and all this old type of stuff, she ain't steady none of that stuff, because her man was coming home and handling business or whatever at the house, and she wasn't studying what everybody was talking about.
Well, she was studying, she just didn't make it loud, because Now women voice their opinions. When you know and you hear your man doing it, they going rah 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 rah. Back in the
No, no,
day,
no, no, no,
women
no.
knew that their men
You know,
probably
you
had
know
another
the you know
person.
the worst
They
part
would
about
just
it.
fight about it. They didn't talk about it
You
like
know the
that.
worst part about that when they say when you knew. A
I knew
lot
my
of
daddy had a girlfriend.
listen, a lot of people know who they man is.
Right.
When you meet that man Mac Dad in the club and he got a 6-pack and all that, you knew who you were getting with when you first got with this dude. When you decided to marry this dude or whatever, don't sit up here and act like you was he pulled the
No,
blinds over my eyes
but
and I
listen,
couldn't see him. I wouldn't have saw this from a mile away. When you get with these dudes and these dudes halfway sweet.
it's now is different. You get that opportunity. Just say, for instance, I'm in a case where I'm talking about my parents. My mother was 14 years old marrying my father. So what does she know? She's in this thing. She around here about to bear all these dang on kids for this man,
That's how
because you know
all
that that's
grandma.
the concept of men back in the day.
No,
That's
that was
what
the
they
concept
did.
of women too back in the day.
Do what?
That was a concept of women too back in the day. It wasn't just men. Women got with men that they knew that were. That's when they used to say, "I love a man in uniform," because they love a constant chick. That's what that was. It wasn't about I loved him because they didn't say I loved him for his personality. I loved a man in uniform, a good chick. That's what
Listen,
that meant.
at 14 years old, ain't no way no woman gonna be loving a man for a check or even his ding ding. You're out here, you're probably being pushed into this situation because the mother setting this up like, oh, I feel like this gonna be a great man for you and you're gonna be able to do what he want, and raise you and have you a good
Okay.
family.
And
You're
guess what?
14 years
And guess
old,
what?
baby, everybody's still
And guess
growing up.
what? And guess what? They lasted, right?
Whatever. I'm
No, I'm
just
just
saying.
asking a
I'm
question.
talking. Listen, I'm
I'm
still
asking a
talking about
question.
No, hold on. I'm
Oh,
talking about the beginning of the situation. You're saying these decisions were made in the beginning from them. It wasn't. It couldn't have been.
how you know?
It couldn't have
No,
been.
I'm saying how you know.
Because we're talking about adolescence
No,
at
I'm
that
saying
age.
how you know. See, that's the problem we got. We got people now trying to judge people from back then. They don't know what was going on back then.
Man,
Don't have no idea.
I'm
I
not
mean,
about to
really don't
put
have a
my
clue.
family
You know,
business
you know
out
what?
here.
You know what?
So whatever.
A lot of
Okay, I'm
women,
gonna let you say what you say and do
listen,
what you do.
a
You
lot
don't
of
know
women,
nothing about it, and
listen,
you can't
a
judge
lot of women want
about
to
what you're
portray.
assuming.
A lot of women want to portray men as the bad guy all the time,
I
and
didn't say nothing
no,
about
because
he was a bad guy. Nothing I said was bad. I just said she was young at the time. So what concept would she have to even judge him as a person? So of course they had to grow together. And they lasted till death did them apart. So what are you saying? I didn't say anything bad about their relationship.
so how many of these relationships last now? Since they waiting later and
I have
later.
no
No,
idea.
I'm saying later and
I
later
don't
in the
know.
life. Hold on, people waiting later and later in life to call themselves trying to settle down, man. And now they coming in with 2, 3 kids, and it's almost impossible for some of these folks to bond together. And in these situations where the kids already don't like the man from the door.
Oh Lord.
No, I'm just saying, like when did women start picking good men? What year when women
How
started
would you
picking good
ask me
men?
that?
No, I'm asking you a question.
No, you can't ask me
No,
that
I'm
because
I'm
I don't
asking you a
know.
question
You can
because
ask me, but I don't know. I don't know because I've been in that situation where I didn't pick good. So how can I even answer that question? Come on, let's be real
do you
here.
think your mama picked a good man for her?
I don't, but she did. Apparently, she stayed with him.
Okay then. So we got to judge it. See, what I'm
I'm
judging
not
is
judging anything.
no. Listen, I'm judging on the outcome. The outcome is they had children, they lasted, Whoop, 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 whoop. Now we doing this. They got 3, 4 baby daddies, and they doing this and they doing this, and it's moving. It's moving totally different now. The world is moving totally different. A woman, I heard just the other day, a woman say, "Oh, if a man get with me, he got to love my child just, even more than he loved me." And I just looked at the screen and like, what?
Well, he
Like
gotta love the child more than he loved me.
just as much as he loved me, he need
Oh,
to love
just
my
as much.
child. And how is that?
Well, I wouldn't say love. I would say accept,
Yeah,
because you
but
would be
she said
accepting
love.
me.
She said love.
Well, I'm just saying I wouldn't
We
say
gotta
love.
we
I would
gotta
say
say
accept.
exactly. I want you to speak on exactly how Joe said
No, well,
love.
love, no, I can't say love, because you're getting to know me as a person. You barely getting to love me. How can I expect you to love a child that is not providing anything for you other than the company and companionship that I will offer as the woman? Why would I say my child need to be loved by you as much as you love me? Because I feel like if you love me enough, you know that this baggage is with me. So this is all me. So I wouldn't say love. I would say you have to have a relationship with us, type of thing. That's what I would say.
I agree. Let's catch
Nikki
up
said,
on
sad to say, the black love is pretty much dead. That's awful.
it.
Laruba said, why get married, sis, if you knew it was not going to work? Because
Mm.
I was so gullible and I knew he was choke holding me before I said I do. But he was like, I'm choking you because I love you, and I fell for it. Just like that, to be honest. Derek said, Nikki, I teach my daughters always to have their own, but so she has something to bring to the table. And if it doesn't work, they can support themselves. Okay.
But
That's
like,
what black mothers teaching
but
too.
that
Your
one.
bag. Don't
But
depend on no
but
man.
but guess what's happening with that? We not knowing, us men are pushing our women into an independent mindset too, where they ain't gonna pair bond, because you're not teaching them to say, let's find somebody to stay. I think the best thing we could do is probably now is try to construct where we say we want to teach our daughters how to find a man, or bring the man to us where we can help them
Make that decision.
and find out the man that's better for you. You feel what I'm saying? Because I think most men could say, this man here, even though I'm looking in his eyes, he might mess around and cheat a couple times, but I think he gonna take care of my daughter forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see this. Like, I got a neighbor, and I see how he take care of his wife, and he let it be known that I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna take care of her regardless. Period. Whoop, whoop. And even though she watch him, get maybe drunk or do this or do that, she know he gonna take care of her regardless. And that's what she probably know in her mind, that he is there for her. You feel what I'm saying? And that's
Mhm.
what people got to get out of their mind. You got to stop looking for, a selfish thing. I think even marriage now became selfish. Like, I want to get married for my own self-interest. You know what I'm saying? It's not for the benefit of us. It's my own self.
Growing together. It's
You
for
know what I'm
me. It's
saying?
something I just want to accomplish.
Right. This is on my X list, my list that I need, to feel good about myself or whatever. Or my friend girl got married last year and it's my turn. I think marriage and stuff like that is done like this sometimes. Let's catch up
Mhm.
with that.
I read that already on another. He just duplicated.
Okay.
Derek said, I love women independence, but the mindset with independence threw it all off. Well, dang.
There it
Well,
is.
I'm sorry, Derek. I cannot disagree with you because that's the thing. A lot of times we get to where we feel like we made a certain level. We feel like we don't need nobody. I mean, not just men, like family, like, oh, I'm my own boss chick. We turn into that.
I can't wait till we get down some of these comments. Go
Nikki
ahead.
said that part. I worked 2 jobs for 10 years. My son pretty much raised himself
Mm,
because you was out there trying to get the bag.
right.
Hmm? The room said, you knew your daddy had a girlfriend, sis? Yes, I did. Because I'm nosy like that. And they always told me, it was like, oh, you're so different. You had a better life because you was able to tell daddy this. But I'm like, daddy was wrong. And I told him, dude, I know what you're doing because I'm nosy. But anyway, Derek said, my wife can hold her own without me. Very independent and strong spoken. But both of us together, we are hard to handle and living comfortable, achieving goals and making memories with our giving them ambition.
Mm,
Okay.
and I agree because
Y'all well.
ever since I known Derek, and I think him and his wife always been a strong couple. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
Yeah.
You don't see that too often. People are always against each other.
I used to
They
look,
seeking
you
self
know,
gain and
yeah,
not working together.
yeah. Only thing I used to be like, I'd be like, she taller than him, but it works. It works. No, I'm just messing. Come on with it.
The rumor said, if you're my sis and you accept I have a girlfriend, whose fault is it? I
Mm,
know it was my mother's fault. But hey, it is what it is. She
mm.
stayed to death did her part. She was committed to her vows. So hey, what he was talking about, that's what my mother did. She did until death did them part, regardless of what he had going on. So whatever. Chris said, Black love would never die. Never. Okay.
Man, we caught up. Now we can get into some gangster.
Accept is the definition of love.
All right. Boom. Oh
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Did you I need you to answer the question at the bottom before I move to the next.
What's the bottom?
The question rolling across the bottom.
What is holding y'all together and what can tear y'all apart? Mm, I think the strong will of even wanting to be committed because the love is real, that is what actually hold people together. But the one thing that can tear a person apart, if I see it happening, if I can ever put 10 on it, that will probably tear me apart. And I would hate to be one of them active shooters and stuff like that. So I don't ever want to see it. So hide it from me forever. I don't want it. I can't take it. So don't ever let me catch it or see it. Just keep it hidden. You know.
Mm. Bam. Next question.
Oh, that's a book. What you mean a question?
Nah, it just
Wait, hold on. I gotta wait till it re-stroll. What you mean? Okay. Sex, money, partying, your love.
or your
Keep y'all
love.
okay,
Or
or your love. What keep y'all together and what still keep y'all together? Well, you just asked that question.
yeah, I asked it a little different. Sex.
Why? Because it's the
Oh, I
same
said
answer.
sex, money, party, and I put all that in there.
Okay, sex. Okay, if the sex is okay, then you're getting sex just at home. Partying, people gonna party how they want to. Your
Money.
love
You
is
skipped
what
over money.
actually okay, sex and money come together. Okay,
No, six money come together. You said
say
it, I didn't.
$40.
You said I didn't.
Did you say $40?
No, don't blame it on me.
Okay, well, let me start over. Sex. Okay, if the sex is okay, you can work around it, whatever sex you get, if you okay with what you receive, then okay, fine. Sex.
Yeah.
Okay. money. A lot of time people try to get their own because if you take money from people, it makes the whole situation different. You can't be getting no money from somebody and think you can do whatever you want. Money feel like if a person give you money, they feel like they have that power and control over you. So they will try to extract their ideas on whatever aspect you move because you're taking their money. So partying, I don't think nothing's wrong with partying because you both can do it together with or without each other. But if you got the sex and you know where the sex come from, we got this agreement. We gonna hook up and this is our sex time. Okay. Money, I'm not touching your money, so I'm partying with my own money. Or your love. And then if you love a person, you just love them like for real. And then a lot of times you try and share with this person that you love them and they police you. Like they abuse their authority because they know you care and you love them like for real. And that's a terrible thing about people now. When you love a person, they take it for granted. And that being taken for granted, that'll make a person be okay with somebody else saying, "Good morning, gorgeous." Hey, good morning, handsome. Soft talk. It takes your idea and your situation somewhere else
So
easily.
answer, Chris.
Chris said, ultimately, I believe it's the lack of respect that's our issue. Without respect, there can be no love.
I agree. I think
Yeah, I can agree with that too.
a lot
If
of
you
ladies
don't respect
say
a
they
person, they be
respect
like
men.
F love.
Some ladies say they respect men, but I think how they come off sometimes is disrespectful now. Because like you can love men, but if you go around and all you do is disrespect men, it's kind of because like it done got so bored. Women don't even realize just saying stuff like women rule the world and stuff like that is disrespectful to a man.
Well,
When he know he go out and go out here and build stuff and build the world up every day and you work at a cubicle and you be sitting up here talking about, yeah, we rule the world, we the one running the world, and we do this and do this, and we like, okay,
well, I wouldn't say that we rule the world, but we have a great hand in it. We bear the children. What you mean?
there you go with the better children. You did that just
Okay, well,
so.
listen, hold on. What Chris said, I can say if you respect a person and you love them, the actions will tell you. You don't even have to tell it, or you don't even have to say that part. Your actions will prove it for you.
Don't forget to like and share.
And subscribe. He said, final thoughts. Do you know who you're with? Heck no. I sometimes I'd be thinking like, do you have a twin? Do you have a clone? Sometimes you be nice, and next time you be this different. I'm like, dude, who are you? So no, a lot of times you don't know. You don't know the hidden secrets and like little things that you don't know about the person. If they ever came up missing, that you couldn't share any information with Amber Alert. Like this is the last place I knew my dude was going because you don't know. This is the last
You
person
think people
I
had Amber Alert back in the day?
I'm talking about. We living in
I
now. What you
understand what
mean?
you're saying, but an Amber Alert really?
That's what we are. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
you have to send out an Amber Alert. He at nine
He
times
dead.
out of 10,
He dead. But I'm just
or
saying.
or or his man gone.
Either way, I didn't know who the last person they were with. I don't know the last place they went to. I don't know where they hang out. And this is a whole person that you're with. What good is that? So you just have a good friend. You don't even have a relationship. You don't have a relationship.
The river says, "Sis, real talk. Always do for self."
Chris said, "Good evening, gorgeous." Yep, that's what I'm saying. That's what they be saying. You know how it be like your person don't give you no
Heard that?
compliment and you get all this extra like good morning beautiful, good morning gorgeous. You know they compliment you, so you can be easily drawn to the attention of someone else from where you're lacking at home. But if you don't have that mindset to not accept everything and to draw you in, you're good. But if you get weak, it's over with. Just like that.
He said, "Wrong move, sis. You never knew him."
You get off that old marriage, honey. That's been years ago.
No, he talking
Been
about when
too-
you. No, he just said when you just said, "I don't know the person you with now," and you talking
Wait,
about
hold on.
Amber Alert and stuff. You talking about
Is
putting that
that
on
what you
Amber
meant?
Alert?
He was talking
Yeah,
about
we
like,
talking about
okay.
your Amber Alert.
But I'm saying, like, if you didn't know nothing about that person, so tell me, Lil Ruben, what I need to do. If I don't know who the last person you're with, I don't know the last place you've been, because the person are they're so secretive about what they do. So what I need to do? Don't worry with that, right?
Or have it been? No, you got to do like them folks said. If he grown, has he been missing for 48 hours?
Why would somebody be looking for a dude more than 24 hours?
No, I said
24 hours, you better hope I
No, I
wouldn't
said-
find you because we're going to have a whole situation.
no. I just said
At least be
48
missing
hours.
2 days.
You can't file a missing report on an adult until after 48 hours.
Says who? There's children in it. Or is it adults? Okay.
Oh,
I don't know. I ain't never had to file one.
right, but you just said, hold on, but that's what I was.
I'm thinking like, is it children or adults?
You the one talking about an Amber Alert.
Well, I was just saying in the sense of an Amber Alert. I don't even know how it works. Let me be honest with you there. I don't know how it works, but I'm saying if they ever ask me any questions on like where the last place this person been, what they wore, what they had on, I wouldn't even know. So I'm saying, so that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, let me tell you this then. All right. Say you at the house, or say your man that stay with you or whatever, he left for work, right?
Okay.
All right. Say by 12 o'clock you decided to go shopping and get you something to eat, right?
Okay.
You put on your clothes, you got it in, you went to shopping. Okay. You left, you went shopping, you came up missing. Okay. Your man come home at 5 o'clock. I ain't talked to you since when he left this morning. Okay. How do he know what you put on to go?
He wouldn't know.
Right. So what you saying? They say what you saying. I just debunk your answer about
No, you
having
didn't debunk my answer. You made another scenario.
a
No,
scenario.
You
how
gave
would
two
know?
different things.
If somebody changed clothes or something, how would you know if they changed clothes, left the house? How would you know what they got on anyway?
Okay, well, you
To
know
give an
about
Amber
what
Alert.
she'll wear. You
No,
would know because
you would
okay,
get
well,
the
the
picture.
number one thing you said y'all live together.
Right.
So for one, sense of the clothes, you know about what she had on. You know,
Really? Really?
you live with her.
He gonna know.
what she was
He
gonna
gonna
have.
know through her whole closet what she wore today, huh?
Dudes knows it like that. They'll do stuff like that.
Yeah, man. No, dude. No, shit.
They do it, I'm sure. That's
No,
why I
no,
ain't living with one.
no.
Never. Whatever.
Dudes don't know shit like that.
Oh, they don't. They don't pay attention.
Nah.
What if she put on them good heels?
It says you were married to Lucifer. You wasn't married to. Let me see.
He said, you weren't married, sis. You were married to Lucifer. I believe it. I think his name should have been Lucifer, but the name was already taken. You keep asking me that, but I'm telling you, I married his representative. But right before I married his representative, he chokehold me and said that I love you so much, I would kill you if you try to leave me. And I was like, okay. I was in my early 20s. I was dumbfounded.
I'm gonna let you
So don't
finish.
try to do me.
I'm gonna let you finish that one. With the,
Sis, you saw the signs. Explain. I just told you. LaRuben, stop asking me that. I just told you. I was in my early 20s and I felt like this was it.
early 20s. Did you feel like you were smart enough to not be married?
No,
Okay.
no. I was gullible. I was super gullible. Well, that's okay. I don't knock it or anything. I don't downgrade the marriage. Only thing plus came from it, I bared a child. So I'm good. And we're good. We all can get along around here. I'm grown now. I grew up.
Well, I think when I think about that, my final thoughts on
This
that.
man said that's not an excuse. I can't stand you. But whatever. It was an excuse for me then. So don't you worry about the divorce is final. He's on wife number 50, and it has nothing to do with me. So I can't go back and try to erase that for your concern because you're asking me all these questions. That part.
Okay. Y'all good? Y'all all right yet?
No, we still fighting around here.
I see y'all beefing.
We beefing, me and LaRuben.
Okay.
What
My
about something that's been 23 years old? That's what I'm talking about.
My final thoughts. Do you
Oh Lord,
know
let's see.
who you with? All right. To me, I think most people know who they with because they know who they started with. But I think you would never know exactly who you will because, like people said on this timeline, people change, times change, uh, everything change over time. You know what I'm saying? Like a car could have been the best car it was 30 years ago,
I
but if
know,
you let
right?
it sit up and you let it rust, I mean, it gonna fall apart. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like anything. Like we try to make everything feel like it gonna go. Some stuff get better, some stuff get worse. It's just like watering a flower. If the flower, and I think that's like a relationship sometimes. Long as you keep putting the water on the flower continue to what's name. You put a little, food up in there and let it eat and this and that. But as soon as you start neglecting the plant might die and everything might go to hell. And sometimes it can take weeks, years for a plant to die. And sometimes you can get a plant and it'll die within a day because you done left it in a hot car or something, didn't even make it home or whatever. So I feel like relationships are like plants. Yeah, if you water,
Oh, Lord.
you take care of it a certain kind of way, it would thrive. If you don't, bye out.
It's
You
over with.
get what you get, and don't try to make it something different than what it is because that what happened. Like I just honestly feel like that. I feel like a lot of things be like that. Alexa, make the lights red. Yep. But I just feel like it be like this sometimes. Yeah. But That's my final thought. I just, you know. So that's all I can say on that because I know some people will feel like that they got it all figured out, but I feel like in a relationship you can't figure nothing out because it's two people in the relationship, and you don't. And
It's both sides,
one thing you don't know is how the other side feel and how the other side thinking, and
unless they tell you.
right, and you don't know if they on their way out. And 'cause like I said yesterday, a lot of women be sitting up there and they be already on their way out, and you don't even know.
I'm so sick of LaRue when he says, how she know who truly loves her? Tell her who she loves most 9 times out of 10 will break her heart. Tell her who she sees in the mirror. That's all she needs.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, well, I know I love me some me. You know, I like me. I take care of me. I try to make me okay on the outside and the inside. But companionship is a plus. I want that. I want companionship. So just if I decide to share my love with somebody outside of me, that doesn't make me less of a person, LaRuben.
Oh, but you get what he's saying? I get what
Yeah,
he's
I
saying.
mean, I understand he's saying that.
What you understand?
He's saying, real talk,
Yeah.
sis, how she know who truly loves her. Tell her who she loves most 9 times out of 10 will break her heart. And I'm sure dudes do that all the time or has done that. Well, not all the time, quite a few. A few. But anyway,
Mhm.
tell her who she is, who she sees in the mirror. That's all she needs. Okay.
Mhm.
I know that I look at myself in the mirror and that's not all I need. I want companionship. It's not all I need. Just me. Who wants to be alone? So I need to go and get me a dog or a cat and just be okay and content with who I see in the mirror? Is that what he's saying? Am I misinterpreting this? Tell me if I'm telling the truth. What? I understand. That's what I'm saying. A metaphor or a parable of what? You're saying the truth. I understand that I know I love myself, but nothing's wrong with companionship.
Well, I think
Am I not taking that right?
yeah, I think what he's saying in so many words is, when you break down, I think when you if you love life and you love yourself, what that does is I think people put so much on a relationship of making them happy. And first, you have to have that inner peace of yourself to make you happy. And that what really a lot of people feel like they got to have this special someone to make them happy or something in life. And I don't think it's true. It's billions of people on this earth. And you can find if you put if I get 100 men, if I just scooped up 100 men and threw 100 men in front of you, I'm sure I could pick out 25 of them that can make you happy. You know what I'm
Make
saying?
me happy.
Yeah, no,
That's,
I'm just
that's
saying
the problem.
not make you happy. I mean
Okay, we'll
that
say
can
that.
that can satisfy you or
Okay.
whatever enough that you can have a life with them.
But
And
but listen,
I
but
think no, let me
okay,
finish.
go
I
ahead, go
think
ahead.
I think sometimes people are not satisfied with the little things in life, and they're jumping over. Like, see, when women come at men, what's happening now? Men that went on strike on this marriage thing and stuff like this here because women are not valuing men no more. They look at men like they children, like they things, like they're not free. Like when a woman say, "Oh, a man supposed to be at home at a certain time," I mean, this wasn't even construct in a man back in the day. I remember when I used to listen to men and men used to tell you how you be a man and this and that. Women didn't treat men like that back in the day. And women think because times change, they think men change. Men ain't changed. Men just opting out because women done changed so much, they done fucked up the game. Then the game wasn't made to be played like this. The game ain't been made for the weaker vessel to talk shit to the stronger vessel, to be talking about I beat your ass, I put you out of your own goddamn house. Men are tired of living like this. Men are living scared because women done got to the point where they control the justice system, the court system. They got these beta men that's in there throwing the other men under the bus because they don't understand because they ain't been through it. But guess what? Let one of them judges go through their little wife, leaving them, taking all their money out, taking half of their stuff, and then moving some young boy in there. And well, let's watch how that judge move for now when he started giving out judgments and stuff like that once he's been through something.
And that's true. That's how, okay, me as a person, I'm not even talking about anybody else other than myself. I'm not even speaking of women on a level of anything. I'm speaking of only just me. Me, when I first got into my marriage situation, I thought that was it. I was going to work this out, whatever it took. I even tried. I tried concepts after then. Okay. Then I met other people. And once I met these other people, I even tried that. But I don't knock nothing that I've been through. Everything that I've went through with a man has helped me grow into the person that I am now. But my thing is I don't want to grow into a person that have a hard heart that I miss something good that's coming for me. I don't want that. I don't want to feel like what I've gone through make me not want to deal with nobody else because what I've gone through. So I don't want a hard heart. I want to still be soft and sensual and love men and, not men at more than one time, but just because I know you was gonna run with that.
Yeah, you
It's
said
Petty Tuesday, but I corrected it to let you know.
I love men. You heard it from Miss Bella. She wanna love the men.
Hmm?
What she said? She said there's nothing wrong with loving men.
She said there's nothing with still believing in love. See how you did that? You so petty. It is Petty Tuesday. My bad. Everything you went through was a learning experience. Understand God. And the great thing about it is, LaRuben, I understand and I believe in God. And I trust God for all processes in my life. I still pray. I don't have to have a belief in a certain type of way to not trust God in my process. And I know that He's brought me through a lot of things and He's still taking me through. There is nothing wrong with still believing in love. That's what she said. Repeat again.
Okay.
Oh, we're going to send you some love. You know what? We're going to make Valentine's. What is this month? September. We're going to make Valentine's for you in October to get on your nerve. We're going to send you a lot of love in October.
Hey, how they say, just like we came in, we going out. You done? You done? You through? You finished? You
Am
got
I
it?
done? It's on you. I got you.
We got you. Y'all understand.
We understand. We
Like-
are all on the same level.
Like we were saying, how we came in is how we going out. What you think?
This is good talk, baby. What you mean?
Oh shit, not good.
you doing? What you talking about, bro?
Oh, that's a long exit.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at him.
There it is.
Got him! Got him!
He cold. She belongs to the streets.
All righty. How they say? It was nice, but every good thing got to come to an end.
It's over.
All I can say is, Della,
We'll see you guys next week on Monday and Tuesday at 9 p.m.
that's right.
Be there or be square.
All right. All I can say is, how about them? No, let me stop.
How about the what?
Yeah. Look, like I put on my post. Do y'all Cowboy fans, do y'all still think y'all going to the Super Bowl?
Don't even bring that team up to me.
All right. How they say, ain't nothing but Steelers and who up on the show?
Who that what?
Oh, okay.
You
Ain't
said who that what?
Steelers and Saints around this
That
place.
part.
All right then, but we
Who
gonna.
that what? That's
Guess what?
it.
But guess what? We're gonna entertain y'all Cowboy fans all year long.
I plan not to.
Hopefully,
but you can do
next
it.
week y'all try to win something. Because if y'all go 0-2, you know how
The real talk is gonna happen.
it's gonna go.
It's gonna happen.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to be, in the middle with this.
That part. But look, before we go, shout out to Wendy Friday
Mhm.
with Shondazzle. She provides these homemade earrings. Check her out on Instagram, Wendy Friday, Shondazzle.
Oh, yeah.
Bruh.
All right. All I can say is the Leos out of here. We'll see y'all next week. Every Monday and Tuesday at 9:00. Be there or
PM.
yes. Anything else? You good?
I'm good, sir.
All right.
Got him!